Hey guys, welcome all to my new video here. Yeah, so in this video, we will be learning about uh, uh, video embedding. As you have already seen one of my previous video, latest, where I have used video control for from data display and uploaded few videos and played them through UI. That was like placing a video by uploading it in a binary file app directory and then just playing on the UI. So by doing this, I was getting interest in exploring more. So I ended up going into seeing something like we have in our Pega. That is, we already have a framework like YouTube related to this one. So I was just curious to know what this YouTube here will do. So this data social hyphen YouTube, which is an abstract class, so we can make use of it. So I just explored a bit more on this and wanted to play a YouTube video on UI. So I'll just show you till where I was successful and I checked all this and I could learn something about it. So I created a data class for video for a URL, and then I understood that for video from YouTube I have to create a data set. So I navigated through, and you have to create, going to create option, and from there I have to for creating this data set, i I think we have to go to configure and go to data model. No, from create to data model, I'm sorry for that. Create data model, and then we have to create a data set. Okay, so the rule form for creation, it looks like this. So it is type will be given in lot of different categories, that is for dbm, file system, general, social, and stream. So I could find this YouTube inside social. We even have something like Facebook. We can check it later for that. So for video purpose, I was checking this YouTube. So I had just made this type as YouTube and given a label and applied to a class and created this one instance. Okay, so you can check this one how I had created. After creating it, giving a name as YouTube example as an ID for this role, I have created this. Here this rule form looks like this. We have to insert a Google API key. So how we can create Google API key, and where we have to log in to create, and how we can copy that key from that Google to this API. For that you need to watch my another video which is there in my channel. Okay, I can give that link in the description box as well. So yeah, after knowing how to copy the key from there, yeah, but make sure like how we had enabled the maps in Google, similarly you have to enable the setting in our Google forum developer site for YouTube videos. After enabling the key for YouTube, then only you can be able to access the key from there to here for the YouTube retrieving. Okay, so retrieval. So two things we can do after this API key. One thing is we can retrieve the video URL, and another thing is we can even retrieve the comments. Okay, so for that, this is a keyword for the search of YouTube. Okay, and this is the author. The search engine which works in the YouTube works here as well. That is the purpose here for keyword and author. So I had given a channel name mine. So for keyword and author both same. So just to check how it works. Yeah, so this is what I did, and after that I just wanted to see whether I can place the whole output in somewhere in the settings of this map. But Like, unluckily, I did not go through it. So when I run this set, so the data set is nothing but you can actually run here itself. So when you run, you can actually see how the result will be. So what I understood is when you run this, there is a mandatorily you have to put this operation as browse. So it will browse to some of, for some seconds we can give as 2, and the result we can expect at 1 also. Okay, for example, I'm just showing you, and the result is stored in this operation result. Okay, so this is a px results, that is which is pointing to code pega list. So the result will be in px results of 1. So we could we could get a result 1 here. So we can find, we can see this all the properties on operation result page. Result is 1. So for just to show you guys to understand more, I just populated one result. So I have found this url. Just to cross verify it is not faulty, I'm going to paste it in YouTube and make it clear to you guys whether it is my channel or not. Yeah, we can see that.
This conference will now be recorded.
Yeah,
Okay,
YouTube channel is there, so it's 7.4.
so yes, you can see we have retrieved learning classes author with this. So when I click on this URL, we can see some video is getting loaded. So yes, uh, this is how you can check how it is going to retrieve the data for keywords and author for retrieving the URL. And yeah, you can even see what else it has retrieved. The result is author ID, location, and this thing. Okay, so what next? Okay, we have retrieved the results, and where we can place this URL. So I was just thinking what more we can do. So by exploring more on the topic, like how I can place the URL on the UI so that I can play the YouTube video on my UI. So I could see that we have like, 1 second, yeah. In our UI, we are having this YouTube. Suppose if I open this and okay, if I want to create 1 second, because here I don't see any URL related stuff to be given. So I will try to create another UI section, I mean to say. Yeah, so I will just create a UI here and then try something else. So where we can put, so if I create a section here to embed YouTube, just for the YouTube related stuff, I'll create white. There's a sample section. It takes little time. Yeah. So here we can go to the HTML. Auto generate HTML. Yeah. So I just wanted to put HTML source of the YouTube, any YouTube channel, home. So we can take any of the YouTube channel. For this we can create, we can copy the 1 second, huh? We can share and we can take this embed, and yeah, we can copy this particular videos too. this one. So here you can see, right? See, we are having an option for source and for title, frame border, or anything. So here we have option for source. So there should be something dynamically set for the source, and then we can, I mean, from the data set, whatever result which we are getting, we should be able to set in this source of this particular section. Maybe then we can uh, I mean, use this section for playing videos of YouTube. Maybe I will just try and run whether it runs or not, just to cross verify and show you all how it works. Mhm. It is not in preview, maybe it will run out, but I feel this is a way to run YouTube on this. Yeah. So one more thing which I tried on this is video. I had created an activity, maybe, yes, an activity for YouTube running recently. Okay, let me just see when it was. I'll just filter it for our quick YTB. Mhm.